Welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Friday, December 27th, 2024. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister here at Sunshine Cathedral. With me today is Sunshine Cathedral's Executive Minister, he's also my husband, Bishop Robert Griffin, and Sunshine Cathedral's Minister of Connections, the Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about our progressive faith community and how you can be a part of it no matter where you live in the world. And if you live in South Florida, be sure to check out the Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts, offering entertainment for the LGBTQ+ community to benefit the LGBTQ+ community. If you enjoy the Queer God Squad, please share this or other episodes with your friends, family, and social media communities. At Sunshine Cathedral, we want you to know that you are God's miracle, not God's mistake.
This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Latrice Royale and Christopher Hamblin at home at Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts. Comedian, storyteller, singer, flag performance artist, and drag personality Latrice Royale has agreed to be the Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts Artist in Residence for 2025. Latrice will continue to perform internationally, but will make time to perform at least once per season at Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts and will be an ambassador for the Performing Arts Center. Latrice has a show scheduled at Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts in February. Her fellow Goodwill ambassador, performer, Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts Artist in Residence Christopher Hamblin, who is also Latrice's husband, will be performing and directing at Sunshine Cathedral and the Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts, starring with his one-night-only production of Godspell, January 10th. Tickets are available at sunshinecathedral.org. In addition to Sunshine Pride House, which offers safe shelter and social services to LGBTQ people, a food-sharing program that feeds 1,000 people per week, a broadcast that can be seen all over the world, progressive worship, religious education, a high-quality performing arts series, and a partnership with the Global Justice Institute, Sunshine Cathedral is now also in partnership with the legendary Latrice Royale and Christopher Hamblin. Let's discuss how good this is for our ministry and the community we serve. It's good. It's fabulous. They're such wonderful people. Latrice and Christopher, met them several times. I've seen them perform. Really, I don't think you could pick better people to really represent the Center for the Performing Arts here at Sunshine Cathedral.
Yeah, they both have a story too. Mm-hmm. They, first of all, the story of how they met is kind of fun. Basically, a fan became a partner. That was one went to another, and they're both performers. Mm-hmm. But they're both from spiritual backgrounds. Mm-hmm. Christopher Sam was very religious, and Latrice has a story that it's a sermon. It's a sermon I'm hoping she'll give in our pulpit one day, but no pressure if you see this. But it's powerful. It's powerful. The things she overcame and rose above, and then just to get on top of the game at that. And so she deserves the happiness with her husband, the success of her career, and that she's sharing that with us. That she's that she's from Florida. So I mean, but it's just to say that she'll hitch her wagon to this a little bit, and so we can say we know her, and she'll do things for us, and that's no small thing. Yeah. And they're just really, really amazing. And Christopher will probably do another show. He did a show last year; it was amazing. He'll probably do another one for us. He's helped us in our church services a couple of times. That'll probably happen again. And so. Yeah, we're very blessed. We're very lucky. We're very excited to have them as part of our community, and plus they're just great. I mean, they're great people. And I've seen Latrice and Chris, and also Kennedy Davenport, their drag daughter, I think, drag niece. I forget the exact relation, but they have, when they've done shows, there's a pre-thing, and you get every person. They will stay there for every person, get their hug and their chat and their photo. They're going to start it on time, and they're going to move you through. But they're not going to rush you so much. You're going to get your picture. You're going to get your hug. You're going to get your kind word. I think that's how a lot of people come to know them, is from those things, and it was so meaningful that it was not just oh, hey, how are you? Who am I making this out to? It's they really connect. They're just really, really good people and good performers. So you'll be happy. You'll be happy you saw them when you come here and see whatever they do.
I was thinking about when Latrice and the company, they were going around from city to city on the show. that they were doing. I'm sitting there trying to think of the name of the show. I can't think of the name. But anyway, there was all these small towns, and there was connecting with
Not
people.
Drag SOS. That was the British version.
No, that was it was on Max.
That's
right?
on Max.
Was,
Yeah, our producer's going to pop up in just a second. But I just remember the show where Latrice and the gang of them were just going to these small towns and working with young queer people and working with people who were trying to come
Sometimes
out,
old queer
and
people.
sometimes old, and a lot of allies and a lot of these stories. And the one show that they did, they went to Selma, Alabama. Selma, Alabama, y'all.
Selma, y'all.
And they was doing this show, and I just got on the phone with my niece and said, "Oh my God, look, Latrice Royale is in Selma, Alabama." And so they looked it up and they watched the show and everything. But it was doing that show, I think we approached, doing that tape, and it was kind of on the road and it was home for a break, that we approached Latrice and Christopher about becoming artists in residence at the cathedral. And it was such a trying time for them when they was doing that on the road. Like, we really need a spiritual home, because remember, this is when that drag stuff, law passing, was also
Foolishness.
all that foolishness was going on. And so they really we need a spiritual home. We need to know that we got people have our back. And it was just a natural conversation.
Pick us.
And I think even before we finished, like, would you like? Latrice like, yes.
I do it.
Yeah, it's not a problem. And so then we talk about what that meant. It's like, we just want to provide this place as an artistic place, as a performance place, but for you to be housed in the Sunshine Cathedral
have a-
Center for the Performance.
Like a mailbox.
Yeah,
Have
This is
a
where we are.
location.
And recently they just done with this long run in Las Vegas, and they got some other stuff going on. But I'm looking forward again to this show coming up when it comes here.
Drag Me to Dinner, RuPaul's Drag Race. She's always. I forget. I used to keep up.
Yeah.
I've lost count of all the television shows. And Cherry Pop was a movie she was in boy drag.
Yeah.
And it was funny. It was a very funny role. Was on the West End. Was at the Agunquit Playhouse, a legendary summer stock. I mean, she's big, y'all. She's big, and she sings and she tells stories.
And I don't know if you call her out, but she was also on Steve Harvey with RuPaul on the game show.
Yes.
And that was a fun little episode. But it's like, she is just like, she's large, and all that goes with her is largeness. She's funny.
I mean, she's got to be 6'5". She's got to be 6'5".
Yeah.
And then
And that's without the heels on.
and then she puts on the heels, and then she'll put on a 4-foot wig.
Yeah.
She is the Statue of Liberty. I mean, she's everywhere.
And when she was here last year, the performance was great. But what won me over, because everyone talked about it, was the flags. I've never seen the flags. So when she came out with those flags in her little flag troop last time, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You haven't
And watch
lived
her
till you've
doing
seen a
what
50-year-old drag performer with 5 or 6 30-year-old boys who just whipping flags everywhere. It is a
not
spectacle.
missing,
It is a
not
sight.
missing a sight of it.
Oh, yes.
So kudos to Latrice and to Christopher being our.
I don't know that we've communicated effectively, but we like them.
Yeah.
I want you to like them.
So get your tickets now. Again, they're on sale through sunshinecathedral.org, Performing Arts, and so we're looking forward to having them here with her show, and those that she brings with her. I'm like, she also brings folks with her. That's what I like about her too. She has this way of incorporating and mentoring people into her performances, and so that's why she becomes just like drag mom for everybody, whether you're into it or not. She's just that kind of a person.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to Latrice Royale and company.
And Christopher is directing a musical concert, January the 10th, Godspell, and it's got a huge cast, a lot of local talent, and he's an amazing musician and director himself. I don't think he's going to perform in this one, but he's a really good director. So Latrice is in February. His show is in January. Get tickets to both.
Yep.
Give them as gifts. These are two you won't want to miss for sure.
All right.
Well, that's today with the Queer God Squad. We want to thank you for joining us. We're here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and to discuss what our LGBTQ community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together.
We all are in this together. Remember that.
You are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Goodbye.
Bye.